There are 4 levels to grade structure in teacher logic. These include report period, units, categories, and tasks. The unit level allows grades to be grouped into logical areas. For example, in this Social 30 course, we have units on Nazi Germany, the interwar foreign policy, World War II, Cold War, and the interwar domestic policy. Each of these units could then have multiple categories. For example, the unit on Nazi Germany has categories of the Nazi economic miracle, the Nazi Party, and the Weimar Republic. And the categories here, they contain tasks. So the current category that's open, the Weimar Republic, contains these tasks: essays, group work, and final exam. Tasks are the lowest level where grades are entered into the task grid. If you do not wish to use the unit level as part of your grade setup, you could simply create one unit, and then all the categories and tasks can reside in that one unit. For example, I have created one unit, and I've called it Social 30. Then within my unit, I have created 5 categories: Cold War, domestic policy, interwar foreign policy, Nazi Germany, and World War II. These 5 categories were units in my previous example. Now I have shifted them to category status. Let's take a look at the Nazi Germany category. Within the Nazi Germany category, I've set up a series of tasks: economic miracle, Nazi Party, and Weimar Republic. Now those tasks I've broken down. We take a look at the economic miracle. We can see I have an economic miracle essay, an economic miracle exam, and an economic miracle group work. This is the way I was able to fit all of the tasks into the tasks category. A unit can span more than one reporting period if the unit's content can't be covered during one period. For example, here we are in report period 1-1, and we are with Nazi Germany, my unit, and I'll just take a look at report period 2-2, and here it is again, Nazi Germany, showing up in the second reporting period. A unit set up for a class will have a weight assigned to it. This allows you to make certain units worth more than other units in the calculation of grades. However, a unit will not have a weight type, and the unit average will be based on the category averages, which is where the weight type is factored into the calculations. So let's take a look at this Nazi Germany, and I'm just going to click on Edit, and we see it has a weight of 1. And my interwar foreign policy also has a weight of 1. Well, Nazi Germany is a larger unit, so I'd like to give it twice the weight. So I'll change weight from 1 to 2, and I will click Submit. And you see the unit Nazi Germany has a weight of 2, while interwar foreign policy has a weight of 1. Categories are not associated with reporting periods. They are associated with units. So for example, this category, Nazi Economic Miracle, is associated with Nazi Germany, not with the report period 2-2. When you enter a new category, you will find a field labeled Unit and a drop-down. You have a choice of entering the field into all of the units or specific units. If you enter the field into all units, then you will enter separate and distinct categories into respective units. A category can't span multiple units. It can only be in one unit. And if a unit spans multiple record periods, then the category will also span those same record periods. If a unit spans 2 report periods and the category is created in the unit, the category will exist for both of those report periods. A category that exists across multiple report periods will be considered the same if the category name and weight match and the category is associated with matching units. When creating a task, the first thing you'll have to determine is which unit you want the task to be in. So I'd like this task I'm about to create in my Nazi Germany unit. I will select Nazi Germany. Then you'll have to decide which category the task is going to be in, and I want it to be inside the Nazi Party. Then you can go to your Tasks pane and you can add a task. The Add Task dialog box will pop up and you can complete the required information. For details regarding this process, refer to this web page's Gradebook section, and then the Units, Categories, and Tasks subsection. Details will be found in movie number 4, Adding a Task to a Category. At this point, it is worth noting that you can weight a task, and that's done right here. A new category will be needed for each task with a different weighted value. After you have completed entering the information, you'll click Submit and then Close, and your new task will be added to your category.